Hello, good morning, and welcome back to part 2 of my review on UK Juice Company's AVB Liquids. Now, the three I want to look at today will be the Karomel Latte, the Custard Crème Eclair, and one I can't mention, but I'll get onto that later. Right, as always, my weapon of choice today will be the G-Priv 2, and that has got the Mako Dripper dual cord to 0.21. Also got to state for the record, any views or opinions you hear during this review are mine and mine alone. I've not been paid to do this review. I've not paid the product. Andrew from AVB very kindly sent me the sample pack for review purposes. Also got to state individual tastes, setups, and of course power levels will alter what you get from a juice. I can only personally tell you what I'm getting myself. Right, I'm not going to go on about bottles, labels, lids, blah, 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 because I did all that in part 1. Right, I'm going to start off with the Custard Crème Eclair. Now, if you remember back in part 1, the Custard that I did was absolutely gorgeous. So I'm kind of interested to see what this is like. The custard they use at AVB is really it's very Moorish. So I'll be interested to see what that one is. Oh, also got to stay for the rate. Also, like part 1, all juices in this will be a 60-40 VG-PG blend and are in a 0. There we go, custard dough. No, custard crème eclair. Shut up, Darren. Right, anyway, 63.8. We're going to start off at 3.7 volts. So basically what your old Ego pen used to pump out at. Oh. That, no throat hit. Good cloud production. Well, they all have been, to be fair, for a 60-40. As you can see, this room is getting a bit like it's been fire damaged. Some very creamy custard. Oh. More like custard tart, kind of. And you kind of got the pastry of the eclair. That's really nice. Oh, I'm going to go up to 4 volts, or 73.8. That custard really does hang around the mouth for a long while afterwards. This is what I'd like to do after a meal. Do I have dessert or do I have a vape? I might just have a vape. A little bit higher up, you're getting more of the actual eclair casing. A lovely creamy finish with the actual custard. Also, just slowing down that exhale. There was a little I thought I've sworn I just got a hint of chocolate, but then I ain't got it in the next one, so could just be my maid playing tricks on me again. But the actual eclair is nice. The custard's gorgeous. That's one thing I've got to say. That's 2 custards I've done from this range now, and they're bloody gorgeous. I'm going to go up to 79.3. And I'm going to have a little top up. I presume Lot might want to see me dry out on camera. I don't. Here we go. A little bit of a top up. I'm now going to do it 4.2. Or 79.3 watts. Another one that kind of absolutely adores the power. Higher up, you really do get a good blast of custard straight off. But it is very quickly then followed by the Eclair casing. And it's nice. It goes so well together. Custard. Casing. That's really nice. If you're a fan of, well, if you're just a fan of custard full stop, give that one a go. The Custard Crème Eclair is one that hangs around in the mouth for a while. Another one that gets you licking your lips. Not so much on the sugary front, just the fact of creamy custard. I'm going to have a quick blowout, and now I shall move on to the one with no name. Now, we're dry. The reason I call this one the one with no name is because, well, this has gone back 3 weeks ago. I'm not sure if it's actually been corrected now. This is going through a name change due to the fact that what it's called at the moment, there is a trademark, copyright, blah, 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 inquiry going on about it at the moment. So this name is being changed at the moment. The name it was Smurf's Blood, and the people behind Smurfs are coming down on a lot of people and saying you want to cease and desist that. So the name of this is being changed, or has already been changed for this review. I haven't actually seen any changes for it yet, but I know it's in the process of having its name changed. I've got to admit, I've got a slight gripe about this one, and it's that. Now, I know Heisenberg will still come coloured and all this stuff, but I've just got a problem with coloured juices. There's no need for coloured juices. I know that the flavour profile for this one is supposed to be a blue slushy, but there's no reason for it to come blue. It's, as I say, it's a problem I've got at Heisenberg, it's a problem I've got with a few other companies. I think fantastic. They sent me a sample range of that, and every single juice has got colouring in it, and there's no need. There's just no need. You can do these flavours clear. It doesn't add anything. You don't go, oh, look, my tank looks blue. Ugh, yeah, it looks like Domestos. But anyway, what's it like as a flavour? Well, if it's a slushy, I'm obviously assuming blue raspberry. If they're going for a proper slushy, I'm assuming Colada. Or they might just be going for the flavour, and because I know there's a few people out there that really don't like anything with Custard or menthol in it, so I have to admit it smells very, very blue raspberry. Well, here we go. Let's knock this down to 63.8. Back to 3.7 volts. And excuse me for being a pig. Right, on we go. No throat hit, good clouds. Tick those boxes. Flavour. Not actually a lot of flavour, to be fair. Might be one that needs the power to actually kick it in, but so the flavour's there. Gain up. Not sure if there is a little bit of menthol. It might just be the. No, it's the blue raspberry. And I'm getting a bit of fizziness on the tongue where it's rested, but it's just not a lot of flavour. I'm going to go up now to 73.8. Might just be it needs a power boost. It might just be one of those higher temperature flavours. Yeah. Oh, wow, that's quite a sour one. Needs a little bit more power in it. Low down, you will think it's just basically like a fart in a wind tunnel. You won't get a lot of flavour. Just going up that extra 10 watts there. Wow. It's a lot of flavour. but it doesn't last very long. It's kind of more of a hit and run juice. As you when you do the inhale, oh wow, you do get right concentrated flavours. But I'm gonna sneeze. I've got a stuck sneeze, which is really not good for this review. But it doesn't last. It does seem to die off quite quick. It's like, I'm here, and legs up. I say the actual flavour itself is a nice sour blue raspberry. And what flavour you do get is good, but it's gone. It is a very suck it and see kind of thing. Although the residual flavour got left on the tongue, when that does touch other areas of the mouth, it does kind of reactivate it a little bit. But it is not a long-lasting flavour. Right, I'm going to go up to 79.3. I desperately want to sneeze now. That's annoying me. Alright, all back to 4.2 volts. Now, I've got to be honest, the flavour's kind of muted out. I'm not quite sure on that one. It just doesn't last. Low down, there wasn't a lot of flavour. High up, there wasn't a lot of flavour. Middle ground, oodles of flavour, but it dies off really quickly. So, yeah, that won't be a blue raspberry stroke blue slushy that I'll actually get myself. Just not long lasting enough. To say that middle ground packs a punch and then leaves the building pretty soon after. Yeah, not a fan of that one, unfortunately. And I'm not a fan of anything that leaves my wicks looking blue like I put Domestos over them. Alright, I shall move on to the last one, which is now the Caramel Coffee. No, the Caramel Latte, which is a form of coffee. And I'm going to shut up now. Anyway. I generally like a good coffee one. There's been some absolute classics in the past. My favourite one still is from Refuge Labours. They do a Coffee Cafe Barrel Reserve range, which has been steeped in a vanilla bourbon cask. I can't remember for how long, but it tastes absolutely gorgeous. It's generally one. So that is my benchmark for where I rate coffee ones. So I should just go back down to 3.7 or 63.8. Here we go. This is the last one for the review. Caramel Latte. No throat hit. Nice smooth cloud production. Flavour's really nice. So we're at 3.7 volts. We're like 63.8 watts. And it's a really nice caramel that gets you straight away. And the latte element kind of joins in quite quickly after that. It's a mild latte. It's not an overdone one. Not like a really deep, bitter one. I know latte's got milk and steamed milk and all this sort of stuff, but that's nice. The caramel's good as well. Some of these companies, for some reason, they use I've got a problem. There's one caramel flavour, and I've got a real problem with the DX, which is basically a burnt caramel. I don't know why some people use it, because the amount of people who say they actually get fruit irritation through it. But this isn't. This is a really nice caramel that's been used. The latte's just got that right elements to it. You can distinguish it. It does just feel like I've had a really kind of posh latte. That's really, really, really good. And like I'm saying, this is a 60-40, and it now looks like a scene from the feckin' fog in it. I'm going to go up to 73.8. Or 4 volts. But I'll be fair, I could be quite happy at 3.7 there. This is one I could dip into every now and again all day. Going up slightly, raises the latte element of it. There is an equal ounce of bitterness now from the coffee. It's gone more from like a mild roast to a medium roast. That caramel still goes in well with it. Just so the caramel now has kind of been pushed more slightly to the exhale because of the strength of the coffee. Now that's really good. I can't fault this at all. This is lovely. Alright, I'm going to go up to 79.3. Or 4.2. And just for this last one, I will have a quick squirt. If I can find where I put it. I can't find where I put it. I only had it a minute ago. Ah, the joys of reviewing. Do you know what? I'm not going to have a quick skirt. I'm just obviously going to have one go on this. Right, this is at 4.2. Don't you just hate it? You do this, and I don't know why, but us vapors seem to do this the most, where we just put something down, and then go, well, where the fuck did that go? It's just like the house fairy has come along and gone, ha ha ha, fuck you, and nicked it. I will find out at some point, because that's going to bug the living arse at me now. Anyway, 4.2, as I've slightly gone off on a tangent again. Right, 4.2. Higher up, not really getting the caramel anymore, really just getting a medium roast coffee. It's coming across more of a coffee now, not so much a latte as well. So there's another one you can play with depending on how you like it. That middle ground I loved. I loved it low down as well, because that's mainly, it was like a big old caramel shot. Then it kind of then merged into the latte. Medium ground, everything hit at once. The bitterness went up a little bit. It went more to, like I said, to a medium roast or a mild roast, but was still really, really good. Really nice. High up, it is just a medium to dark roasted coffee. Not really getting the latte. Is bitter. You can taste the bitterness does go up the higher on the temperature you go up. Apart from that, I really, really like that one. That brings me to the end of this review. If you have enjoyed what you've watched today, please like, share, comment, and of course subscribe to the channel. Once again, Andrew, I do apologise for the delay on this one, but hopefully all services are now back to normal. So, if you noticed, I've just come to a bit of a stop there. So, if you have enjoyed it, please like, share, comment, and of course subscribe to the channel, and I'll be back soon with some more reviews. See you later, people.